श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम। श्रीशैलाभिजनाम्बुराशिशिरं श्रीकृष्णतातात्मजं श्रीशैलान्वय देवनाथ सुधियः प्राप्तागमान्तद्वयं पादाब्जे नरसिंहताते गुरोर्न्यस्तात्मरक्षाभरं विद्वद्वृन्दचकोरचन्दिरमहं रामानुजार्यं श्रये। श्रीरङ्गसुधा मधुसमास्वादयन्तं श्रीरङ्गमहिषी पदपङ्कजात्मजं सुलभाश्रयं सदा मोदसिद्धमद्भुतं भजेऽहं गुरुं तं रङ्गनाथप्रियं सुखासनस्थं हृदयाब्जपीठे चिन्मुद्रयालङ्कृतपाणिपद्मं शुभोपवीतं विमलोर्ध्वपुण्ड्रं नमामि रङ्गं गुरुम् अन्तरङ्गे। नमामि योगसम्राज्ञीं विजयां विजयप्रदां श्रीरङ्गार्धासनासीनां करुणां मम मातरं। गुरुरूपपरञ्ज्योतिः ज्योतिरूपगुरुः परः अज्ञानमन्दिरं ह्येतत् कुरु विज्ञानमन्दिरं। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। यो अन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः सकृदेव प्रपन्नाय तवास्मीति च याचते अभयं सर्वभूतेभ्यः ददाम्येतद्व्रतं मम। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदः प्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षाद् रामायणात्मना। नारायण। With salutations to my Guru and the Guru of all Gurus, we'll commence our session today. A very happy Deepotsavam, Bharani Deepam and Vishnu Deepam. It's a holy tradition that is adopted from Deepavali onwards until we hit Kartika Deepotsavam. We light our houses with lamps which signify the divine Paranjyoti himself, both externally and internally. And it is a very interesting thing that we have first Bharani Deepam, where we worship the Lord Mahadeva, and immediately following that we have the Vishnu Deepam, right? Sattvam Sakshat Vishnuhu Adhyatma Deepaha, as Devaki Mata very fondly, the very first shloka she says when she sees her son born, which is Lord Krishna. Om Rupam Yattat Prahuravyaktamadhyam Brahma Jyotihi Nirgunam Nirvikaram Satta Matram Nirvishesham Niriham Sattvam Sakshat Vishnuradhyatma Deepaha. She sees the Lord Krishna as Vishnuhu Adhyatma Deepaha. So that is the divine Lord who we will worship later today in the evening. So we'll continue. We were in Shadvimsha Sargaha, which is the 26th chapter, Sarga. And this chapter we have seen, of course, Sita Mata is contemplating to leave her divine body. And in fact, she mentions that she is in no state to accept Ravana's proposal, informs the Rakshasis around that they can do whatever they want with her. Khyatah prajnah kritagnyascha sanukoshascha raghavaha sadvrutto niranukroshah shanke madbhagya sankshayat. Are we in that slokam? or Chinna Bhinna Prabhinna va Deepta Vagno Pradipita Ravanam Nopatishteyam Kim Pralapena Vaschiram. She mentions that I can be in any state, whether I am cut into pieces or given to Agni as an Ahuti, I will never accept Ravana. That is the sloka I think we ended in the last time, isn't it? So we go to sloka number 13 now. Khyata prajna kritagnyascha shanukoshascha raghavah sadvrutto niranukroshaha shanke madbhagya sanshayate. Raghava, Sri Ramachandra, who is Khyata, renowned. He is Prajna, the most wise person you can think of. Kritagnya. Sanukroshascha. Anukrosha is kindness at heart. He is endowed or embodied with it in ample measure. Sadvrittaha is very well behaved. His vritti is something which is ideal for all of us. Right? Vrittam அப்படினு சொன்னாலே circle அர்த்தம். Going round and round in circles. Right? And that circle of life is something Lord Ramachandra knows very well. And he knows how to run that circle. Okay. Madbhagya Sankshayate Niranukroshaha Shanke. She is doubting now that perhaps he is not listening to me. I can't see him rushing towards me. A person who is endowed with all these divine qualities, Prajnaha, Kritagnaha, Khyataha, Sanukroshaha, right? Anybody with all these qualities, the moment you call them, they should appear in front of you. But he is still not to be seen. Aho Bhagyam. This is something probably due to my misfortune. That's what she says. Madbhagya Sankshayat. See, this is again a great thing to adopt for all of us, right? Where many times we try to call the Divine Lord from the bottom of our hearts and perhaps still not find him next to us. So we get into a dejection mode and perhaps try to blame him. She is saying here that it is perhaps due to my own misfortune that I cannot see him right next to me, nor has he shown up to help me out right now. Rakshasanam janasthane sahasrani chaturdasha yenaikena nirastani samam kimna bhipadyate. So slight starting from that thing, she will slowly go towards Navipadyate. Why is he still not around? Right? Modalla, why is he still not around? Why is he still not around? Why is he still not around? Slowly, the tone of her dejection perhaps goes towards, after all, Ramachandra is her husband, isn't it? So suddenly she realizes he is not only Lokapita, but also my Pati. So I have the right to question why he is not around. Okay. So in this sloka, she is saying, again, who is Ramachandra? In a place called Janasthana, he vanquished 14,000 Rakshasas. Sahasrani Chaturdasha. 14,000 Rakshasas were single-handedly, Aikena, right? Nirastani, that is destroyed all these Rakshasas. Why is he not protecting me? I didn't question Pandra. Niruddha Ravanenaham Alpaviryena Rakshasa Samartha Khalu me Bharta Ravanam Hantu Mahave. Aham Alpaviryena Rakshasa Ravanena. She is saying this Ravana is no comparison in Viram to my divine Lord. Okay, Alpaviryam. When compared to Ramachandra, Ravana's Viryam is very, very little. And I am held captive now, Niruddha, right? A lot of chains around me. And my me bharta ahave Ravanam hantum samartha kalu. Is Ramachandra not capable of killing Ravana in a battle? That is the question she is putting in this, posing in this sloka. Viradho dandakaranye yena rakshasa pungavaha rane ramena nihataha samam kimna bhipadyate. So these are all actually boosters, motivational boosters. One is Varle Abdin or despondency thrown on herself. Enoda Bhagyatnala. The other thing is to remember who he is and will he not protect me? Adintra question in this slokam. Okay, Yena Ramayana Dandakaranya. In Dandakaranyam, who is the Rakshasa he killed? Rakshasa Pungavaha Viradham Nihataha. He killed a Rakshasa called Viradha. Isn't it? Today we have Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. That is Radha Madhava Kalyanam here. Those of you who are attending today, that Radha Bhavam is very important. Is something which ties us to the Divine Lord. We perform what is known as Aradhanam, isn't it? Asamantat. And we have to do Aradhanam with the Radha Bhavam. So this Rakshasa is Viradha. He does not have any divinity in him. And he is aptly named as Viradha, a bull among demons. That's what Sita Mata is calling. And I was a witness to all these battles, right, in Janasthana as well as in Dandakaranya. So why is he not there coming to rescue me? Kamam madhye samudrasya lankeyam dushpradharshana natu raghava bhananam gatirodhiha vidyate. Further substantiating the fact that Lord Ramachandra's banas, right, they can travel all across the Bay of Bengal. That's what she is saying. Samudrasya madhye iyam Lanka duspradarshana. This Lanka seems to be unassailable. However, to Raghava bananam gatirodha na bhavishyati. Raghava's banas, they will never be stopped. If they leave his bow, they will definitely come and kill the people here. Kim nutat karanam yena Ramo dridha parakramaha rakshasapahritam bharyam ishtam nabhyavapadyate. So she is thinking, Kimnu karanam, what could be the reason, given all these great things that I just mentioned about Ramachandra? Tat karanam kimnu yena dridha parakramaha Ramaha apahritam ishtam bharyam. I am his most beloved wife. There is no other wife anyway. And why is he not reaching me yet? Nabhyavapadyate. Ihastham mam na janite shanke lakshmana purvajah janannapi tejasvi dharshanam marshayishyati. So she is calling him as Lakshmana Purvaja. Okay, he's the elder brother to Lakshmana. Mam ihastham na janite Shanke janannapi tejasvi darshanam marshayishyati. Perhaps Lord Ramachandra doesn't know that I am here. Okay, he is unable to locate me. That's the reason why I can't see him. But there is also another possibility that he is so tolerant, he is kind of persevering even this particular state of mind. Okay, he is tolerating the troubles that I am going through. Perhaps I can attribute his not coming here to his own extreme patience. Kriteti yodhigatva mam raghavaya nivedayete gridhra rajopi sarane ravanena nipatitaha. So all these slokas are basically around why is Ramachandra still not around here. So in this sloka she is talking about Gridhra Raja, who is Jatayu, isn't it? So the king of vultures. Yaha adhigatva kriteti raghavaya nivedayet. The great Jatayu, he came in front of Ravana, although he was a very old person, right? Jatayu, he tried to at least stop Ravana from taking me away. And why did Jatayu do that? Raghavaya. He did that purely for the sake of Lord Ramachandra, and at least Jatayu perhaps should have informed Rama. Right? This perhaps says that she is at this point of time, she doesn't know that he is no more. Okay, she knows that he was injured, Right? His wings were cut by Ravana. So she's somehow thinking at least Jatayu should have sent the message to Ramachandra. Yadi mamiha janiyate vartamanam saraghavah adya banair abhikruddhaha kuryalokamarrakshasam. In fact, if Ramachandra gets to know that I am here, right, he will certainly make this whole field without Rakshasas. Kuryal lokam arakshasam. He will get so angry the moment he knows that I am in this particular state. He is going to definitely come and protect me. So this is again something which is reinforcing ourselves that the Lord is there. This is what we have to keep reminding ourselves. Again, these are all morals for us. If somebody like Sita Mata herself is saying this, so we will have to imbibe that. We should not lose heart, because the Paramatma has his own time to come and protect people. Vidhamecha purim lankam soshayetcha mahodadhim ravanasya cha nichasya kirtim nama cha nashayete. The moment he gets to know that I am here, what are the other things that will happen immediately? Right? Vidhamecha, he will blow away this city called Lanka, as well as the ocean that surrounds it. He will make the ocean dry. Soshayete. What other things will he do? Nichasya Ravanasya Kirtim. He will, Lord Ramachandra will ensure that Ravana is completely defaced. None of his profiles remain in Instagram, Facebook, and other places. Okay. He will be completely wiped out in terms of whatever fame he has. Okay. Namacha Nashayete. Tato nihatanathanam rakshasinam grihe grihe yatahamevam rudati tatha bhuyo na samshayaha. From here on, perhaps she is actually giving some kind of a shapam to the people of Lanka. Okay. Tataha aham evam rudati tatha grihe grihe nihatanathanam Rakshasinam bhuyaha na samshaya. What happens is, the moment Ramachandra decides to kill Ravana and blow away Lanka, etc., the local Rakshasis here, all of them will become basically anathas. They will become widows. And they will also start crying just like me. Abhin solranga. Na samshayaha. Anvishya rakshasam lankam Kuryad Ramasya Lakshmanaha Nahitabhyam Ripur Drushto Muhurtamapi Jivati. So I'm pretty sure that Ramachandra, along with Lakshmana, he is going to somehow figure out where I am. He will figure out Lanka. And the moment Nahitabhyam Ripur Drushto, the moment they see their enemies, the enemies will not live for even a second. Muhurtamapi Najivati. So, muhurtam அப்படின்னு சொன்னாக்கா க்ஷணம் அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். சிதாதூமா குலபதா கிருத்ர மண்டல சங்குல அச்சிரேண து லங்கேயம் ஸ்மசான சதிருஷி பவேத். The moment they decide to kill their enemies, this whole Lanka will resemble a marubhumi, smashanam, rudrabhumi. Chitadhuma kulapata, that is, it will have chitas, that is, cremations will keep happening all around, and the smoke will engulf Lanka. Abdina bhayankarama or shapam kudukra. Gridha mandala sankula, vultures will be floating all around, they will be flying all around this place. Lanka will resemble Rudrabhumi. Achirenaiva kalena prapsyamyeva manoratham dushprasthanoyam abhati sarvesham vo viparyayaha. So achirena kaleneva. So see, she is kind of predicting the future. So where is Lord Ramachandra? I am not seeing him. Then she says, Ramachandra has all the abilities. Perhaps he has not located me. The moment he locates, I know due to his prowess, this whole Lanka will be destroyed. Then what else will happen is what she is saying here. Achireneva kaleneva, in a very short time, my desire, manoratham, will be fulfilled. I will gain. I am dushprasthanaha sarvesham vaha viparyayam akhyati. There will be a reversal of fate, viparyayam. Right? Currently, I may be in a state of sorrow, but very soon I will be happy, and the people around me here, they will become completely immersed in sorrow. Yadrishani hadrishyante lankayam ashubhani vai achireneva kalena bhavishyati hata prabha. I can see lot of inauspicious signs. Abhin solra yadrishani hadrishyante lankayam ashubhani vai. She is seeing the misfortune that's going to come to Lanka. And very soon, Lanka will become a Hata Prabha. Whatever Prabha or splendor that Lanka has, that will all be lost. Hata Prabha. Nunam Lanka hate pape Ravane rakshasadhame sosham yasyati durdharsha pramada vidhava yatha. So just like when a widow, a patni loses her husband, right? She's called a widow. In a very similar manner, Lanka will lose Ravana, Lanka's adhipati, and that is how this whole city will resemble. Pape, Rakshasadhame, Ravane hate, right? The moment Ravana is killed, this impregnable Lanka, Durdharshaha Lanka, Nunam Vidava Pramadayatha Sosham Yasyati. It will wither away. Okay. Punyotsava samuthacha nashtabhartri sarakshasi bhavishyati puri Lanka nashtabhartri yatangana. So continues to say that this city of Lanka, when the moment nashtabhartri, the moment it loses its pati, Ravana, all the auspicious celebrations that I am seeing right now, Punyotsava Samutha, all of this will be lost very soon. Nunam Rakshasa Kanyanam Rudanti Nam Grihe Grihe Sroshyami Nachira Deva Dukkartanam Ihadhvanim. So she continues to say that all the Rakshasis, the moment they lose their husbands, they will start wailing in their respective houses, and that is the sound that you will start hearing very soon in Lanka. Sandhakara hatadyota hatarakshasa pungava bhavishyati puri Lanka nirdagdha ramasayakaihi. So Lanka Puri, the moment Lord Ramachandra starts shooting his arrows, ramasayakaihi, sayakamna arrows nartham, nirdagdha, she'll completely get burnt totally, and it will enter into a period of darkness, sandhakara. It will be filled with darkness. It's complete Hatha Rakshasa Punga. All the demons here will be powerful demons, will be killed, and it will lose its splendor. Hatha Dyota. Yadinama Sashuro Mam Ramo Raktantalochanaha Janiyad Vartamanam Hi Ravanasya Niveshane Anena Tunusham Sena Ravane Nadhamena Me Samayo Yastu Nirdishtaha Tasya Kalo Yamagataha Sachame Vihato Mutyuhu Asmin Dushtena Vartate. These slokas essentially mean that the moment Lord Ramachandra, who is a Raktantalochanaha, his eyes will be bloodshot. The moment he sees me here, he knows where I am. Right? He will get into a Raudram, and his eyes will become really reddish. Sa Ravana, the moment he comes here to Ravanasya Niveshane, and he will start killing the cruel person, who is Nrishamsa, that is Ravana. And I believe that the wicked fellow Ravana's death is inevitable. Sachame vihito mutyuhu asmin dushte na vartate. That's what she says. Akaryam yena jananti nairta papakarinah adharmattu mahotpato bhavishyati sampratam naite dharmam vijananti rakshasa pishitashanaha. These papakarinaha, all these demons here that I am seeing, nairtaha abhinartham. They are so this is there are 8 directions, isn't it? That is north, east, west, and south. Apart from that, you have Agneyam, Nairityam, Vayuyam, and Ishanyam. Right? Agneyam is northeast, Nairityam is southwest. So the Rakshasas are there in the southwest direction. That's what it says here. Nairitaha, Akaryam, Na Jananti, Adharmattu. So they are completely filled with adharma and they do not know that they are doing sinful things. But I am very sure, very shortly, Sampratam, presently, Mahotpataha Bhavishyati, there will be a very big calamity that's going to befall all these Rakshasas. And that is something that I am predicting right away. Dhruvam mam pratarasharthe rakshasa kalpayishyati saham katham charishyami tam vina priyadarshanam ramam raktantanayanam apashyanti sudukhita. Rakshasaha dhruvam mam pratarasharthe kalpayishyati. Right? It is possible that the demon Rakshasa is going to gulp me as his breakfast. Pratarashartham. Then sa aham priyadarshanam tam vina katham karishyami. Right? How can I do anything in the absence of my Priyadarshana, who is Lord Ramachandra, who has a very pleasing face, abhinartham, Priyadarshanaha. Tam vina katham karishyami. Raktantanayanam Ramam apashyanti sudukkita. I am right now in a state of sorrow, having not seen Lord Ramachandra, who has reddish eyes. Abhinartham. Yadi kaschit pradata me nishassadya bhavediha Shipram vaiva swatam devam pashyeyam patita vina adya me vishasya pradata kaschit ya bhavet. So she is now saying, if there is anybody around here who can kindly pass on a vial of poison, let them please give it to me right away. I cannot tolerate this particular state of mind where I am not able to see my pati, who I know is quite valorous and he can destroy this entire Lanka. Na jana jivatim ramaha samam lakshmana purvajaha janantau tau na kuryatam norvyam hi mama marganam. Lakshmana purvaja saha ramaha mam jivatim na janati. He is perhaps not aware that I am still alive here. Tau janantau mama marganam urvyam na kuryatam. Perhaps they do not know that I am alive. If they know that I am here in Lanka and alive, they would have completely ransacked this entire earth. Okay, that's what she says. Urvyam na kuryatam. They would have completely looted this place and ensured dhumsam of Lankapuri. Nunam mamaiva shokena saviro lakshmanagrajaha devalokam yataha tyaktva deham mahitale. So viraha lakshmanagrajaha saha mama shokenaiva mahitale deham tyaktva itaha devalokam yataha nunam. So this is the other thing she is perhaps thinking, that Lord Ramachandra would have himself left his body and ascended to Devalokam. That's the reason why I am not seeing him here. See how all the mind works. Okay. Sometimes she is sorrowful, sometimes she is motivating herself, saying, I am going to see Ravana, all of this will, I am seeing nimittas and all that. At the same time, she is also getting into the mood that perhaps Ramachandra himself has ascended to Devalokam. Dhanya devaha sagandharvaha Siddhascha Paramarshaya Mama Pashyanti Ye Natham Ramam Rajivalochanam. So she is now turning a Malapoyachna, her gaze is turning upwards. Blessed are the gods, Gandharvas, and rishis, Siddhas rishis, who are perhaps now enjoying the company of my husband. அப்படின்னு அந்த ஆங்கிள் போயிடுறா. ஓகே. अथवा नहि तस्यार्थो धर्म कामस्य धीमतः मया रामस्य राजर्षेः भार्यया परमात्मनः. अथवा धर्म कामस्य धीमतः राजर्षेः परमात्मनः तस्य रामस्य भार्यया मया अर्थः नहि. It is perhaps possible that Lord Ramachandra has no more interest in me and he has become one with the Paramatman அப்படின்னு சொல்றா. Okay, meaning he has left the earth. So on the way to the Sri Vaikuntham is Devalokam, isn't it? So the Jiva ascends to Devalokam after it passes away. Or it would have reached its destination, which is the Paramatma Tattvam, and he has become one with the Supreme Being. அப்படின்னு ஒரு So she is thinking of all these hypotheses. Drishyamane bhavet pritihi sauhridam nastya pashyatah nashayanti kritagnastu naramo nashayishyati. Drishyamane pritihi bhavet apashyatah sauhridam nasti. So love attaches itself to one who remains before one's eyes. This is what she is saying. Out of sight is out of mind. See, he is not seeing me around himself. Perhaps that's why he doesn't seem to love me anymore. He is also saying, Sauhrudam nasti. Even the friendship fades away with separation. So the ungrateful destroy the love and friendship, but it cannot happen in the case of Rama. Okay. So இதெல்லாம் யுக்தி, குயுக்தி, யுக்தி எல்லாமே யூஸ் பண்றா. Okay. So இப்படி ஒரு இதுவும் இருக்கு. Out of sight is out of mind. Perhaps that's why he has forgotten. Adin or second he thinks, no, it is Ramachandra. It is not an ordinary husband. So he will definitely still remember me. அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கான். Kim numena gunah kechite kim va bhagyakshyo mama yaham sidami ramena ina mukhyena bhamini. So I am actually a charming lady. She is giving herself all these adjectives now. Bhamini. Okay. What is என்கிட்ட என்ன குறைச்சல் அப்படின்னு சொல்றா இப்போ. What is that thing which I am lacking? Am I not a charming lady? Mukhena Ramena Vina Sidami. I am kind of sinking right now without my husband. Kechit gunaha na kimnu kimva mama bhagyakshayaha. So perhaps have some of my gunas diminished that my Lord is not thinking about me. That is a question she is putting on herself. Or kimnu bhagyakshayaha. It is my complete misfortune that he is not right now along with me. Shreyo me jivitan martum vihinaya mahatmanaha ramadakklishta charitrat shuras chatru nivarhanat. So now she is saying, she is thinking of all possibilities, right? So aklishta charitrat shurat shatru nivarhanat mahatmanaha ramat. These are all adjectives of Lord Ramachandra. Aklishta charitrat, he has a kind of blemishless character. Charitram is really, what is his charitra? Charitram means in what path one is traveling. Charitam, right? That reflects, that tells the character of the person. That's why it is called charitram. We are known by our deeds. So the character is equal to deeds. That is the equation here. And aklishta charitram, blemishless character. Shuraha is a brave person. Shatru nibarhana, he can destroy all kinds of enemies. He is a Mahatma also. Vihinaya, I am separated from such a person. Jivitatu martum shaya, I better leave my body right now. Right? Athava nyasta shastrau tau vane moola phalashinau bhratarau hi narasreshtau samvruttau vanagocharau. Or it is also possible that these two Narasreshta, Narasimha, Rama and Lakshmana, Bhrataraha, Nyastashatru, they have laid down their arms somewhere in the forest and they are eating roots and fruits. They have become vegan, vegetarian or vegan. Moola Phalashanau, right? And Vanagocharau Samruttau. What else is left in life? I mean, they would have become a virakta and become sannyasis. That's what she's saying here. Athava rakshasendrena ravanena dhuratmana chadmana saditau shurau bhratarau lama lakshmanau athava, or this is another possibility. Shurau bhratarau rama lakshmanau duratmana rakshasendrena ravanena chadmana ghatitau. It is possible that they have been slain by Ravana using some kind of means. Chadmana naka deceptive means. Idim or a possibility of Chandrika. There is also another possibility. Sita Mata is thinking that perhaps they are both no more. Ravana has killed both of them. Sahamevam gate kale mattu michhami sarvata nachame vihato mrityuhu asmin dukkhe pivartati. So all the circumstances, all these possibilities point me to only one thing, that I perhaps should, I am ordained to leave this body. That's what she's saying. Dhanya kalu mahatmano munayastyakta kilbishaha jitatmano mahabhagaha yesham nastah priya priye. So she is now saying Mahatmanaha Tyakta Kilbishaha, those whose sins have been washed away. Kilbishamna, sins. Jitatmanaha, who have self-control. Mahabhaga, they are exalted people. Who are they? Rishis. Munayaha. Dhanyaha Kalu, they are all really blessed. Yesham Priya Priye Nastaha. Those who do not have pleasure or displeasure. Such people are called Munis. And they are indeed great people, Adin Sulra, which means that she is reflecting that she is currently in a state of attachment, isn't it, to Lord Ramachandra, which is causing her a lot of dukkham. So for a moment, she is reflecting on those who are rid of this kind of attachment. Okay, that's a very great thing. Even in that state, she is able to think of philosophy. Priyanna sambhave dukkham apriyannadhikam bhayam tabhyam hiye viyujyante tamastesham mahatmanam. Priyat dukkham apriyat adhikam bhayam na sambhavet. So and she is kind of saluting again to these rishis, these great souls. What do? They have distanced themselves from pleasures and displeasures and their outcomes. Okay, if you are completely immersed in pleasure, that is excess, isn't it? That will also cause issues. If you are in excess displeasure, that is also going to cause issues. And these are great rishis who vijyante tesham mahatmanam namaha. She is saluting those rishis who are devoid of these two. Saham tyakta priyarhena ramena viditatmana pranans tyakshami papasya ravanasya gatavasham. So priyenaiva viditatmana ramena tyakta. I am no more with Ramachandra. And papasya ravanasya vashangata. I am under the control of Ravana, sorry. Sa aham pranan tyakshami. I am going to leave my body right now. This is what she is. Srimad Ramayana Valmiki Adhikaya Vesatrum Sastikayam Samhitayam Sundara Kande Pranatyaga Sampradharanam Nama Shadvimshas Sargaha. So basically, Sita Mata has decided. She has looked at all possible options. It is surprising that at one point, she is indeed saying that they are going to come and kill all these people. But so powerful is her state. Perhaps she has gone through this over several months, that feeling of negativeness is overbearing on herself, and she is thinking of leaving the body. I should not leave it with that thought. Therefore, we'll go to the next sarga. Ata trijata swapnaha. So the better among the Rakshasis, who is Trijata, she is seeing Sita's statements, her state and everything. Ityukta sitaya ghora rakshasya krodhamurchitaha kaschid jagmustada kyatum ravanasya tarasvinaha. Sitaya iti ukta. All these words that are uttered by Sita. In fact, she has mentioned everything, isn't it? Ravana will be Vangidalan. She's not only telling to herself in the mind, she is uttering these words. Others around her are listening. That is the meaning there. Okay. And they are all Krodha Murchita. The Rakshasis who listen to this are overwhelmed with anger. And Kasit Tarasvinaha Ravanasya Akyatum Jagmuhu. So they went to inform Ravana. Some of them ran away to inform Ravana that this is what Sita is telling. So that's a good situation. Tata Sita upagamya rakshasyo ghora darshanaha punah parushamekartham anartharthamata bruvan. So looking at Sita's state, some of the Rakshasis came to her, near her, ghora darshanaha. Then again they started to badmouth her. Adyedanim tavanarye site papa vinishchaye rakshasyo bhakshayishyamo mam sametadhyatha sukham. So they're saying that we'll convert you into our breakfast or lunch very soon. You are an anarya person, okay, ignoble person. Papa nishchaye, you have evil all around you in your mind. This is what they are giving as adjectives to Sita. How Kruramana vakyam idella. And we are going to start eating you very soon. Okay. Sitam tabhiranaryaabhihi drishtva santarjitam tada rakshasi trijata vruddha prabuddha vakyam abravite. Although there were many of these anarya rakshasis around, santarjitam, Sita has been scolded enormously by these people. But around there, sitting in a quiet corner, was actually a Prabuddha, a noble lady who is actually awakened. She is the better among the Rakshasis, and she is also a Vruddha lady. She is slightly old. She starts to say this word. What is her name? Her name is Trijata. And we should all remember that many of the Rakshasis there were Ghora Rupas. And earlier we have seen that they leave their hair disheveled. The only person who has tied her hair, Jatai, into 3 braids, that's what we do, isn't it? I don't have any hair. The men folk are also supposed to do that and do the kudmi, isn't it? So the ladies, by default, you are supposed to have 3 jata. So it's a very tattvic thing here, that those who are not Trijata are actually Rakshasis. And to mention that, sorry, but this is how the Dharma Shastras have said. And there's a reason why they say that, the moment you tie your hair in a proper fashion, you get a control of your mind. So all the knots, they finally go up to the Sahasrara Chakram. And they give you that control, and they keep reminding you who you are, what is the tattvam inside you. See, Trijata is the only person who is disciplined. She knows this sukshmam, and she is the one who is full of sattvam around in that place. Okay, and she is going to help Sita like a very good friend. Okay, so with these words, we'll conclude our session here today.
Guru Charanam Nirbhara Bhakta Guru Charanam Nirbhara Bhakta Samsara Chiradhava Mukta Guru Charanambuja. Krishna Krishna सेन्द्रियमानस नियमादेवं रक्षसि निज हृदयस्थं देवं भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते
कायेन वाचा मनसा इन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्या आत्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै श्रीमन्नारायणायेति समर्पयामि सर्वं श्रीरामचन्द्रार्पणमस्तु. राधे राधे. So we'll catch up again next week. Don't take my statements personally. So some of these things are dharma sukshma, dharma shastra. That's why I mentioned it. Okay. Have a great day and a week ahead.
Thank you.